Hey everyone, I'm Tassinix, and welcome to another Plotting and Scheming Extra. I'm here with the regular crew to do the character kit review on Kix. Kids tested, mothers approvement. I like this gag here from Meathead. But yes, I'm here with Dagger. Say hi, Dagger.
Yo.
TJ,
Yo.
Sasha,
Howdy.
and Fatal.
Hello.
Hey. All right, guys. Yes, this is the support going along with this team so far. Let's get right into it. Unit name, Kix, alignment, light side. Categories, light side, healer, clone trooper, pirate, scoundrel, and Order 66 raid. Key attributes, main healer for Captain Athano and Maz Kanata, so not Hondo. Steals healing buffs from enemies and distributes them to allies, has a revival mechanic for pirate allies, and the new Endure buff. Right, strategy tips. As a pirate, Kix uses profit for bonuses and to fuel his abilities. Assuming there are no buffs to steal, starting off battles with your special one lets Kix gain 5 stacks of profit to use however he wants. Maximize Kix's healing with strategic profit usage. The more profit he has, the more he heals. Kix heals a lot with his basic ability, so call him to assist whenever you need healing. Mod set bonus recommendations for Gear 7 Plus are health and speed. I like these little recommendations they give. They're much better than previous recommendation iterations. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything critical.
Also, fun fact. The reason why they say Gear 7 Plus is because that's when you get protection.
Oh,
That's when
okay.
you get a protection.
All right. Well, let's see. How many uniques does this guy have? It's just the one. So let's get into it. Unique. Republic Medic Corps. Zeta plus Omicron. Final text. Kix has plus 20 speed for each pirate ally below 100% health, and stealths for 1 turn whenever he falls below 100% health. Limit once per encounter. If Maz Kanata is the leader, all pirate allies gain 20% bonus protection and tenacity up for 1 turn at the start of the encounter. If Pirate King Hondo Onaka or Maz Kanata is the ally in the leader slot, the cap for profit is removed for Kix. So I take it back. He is meant to be part of Hondo's team, I guess. All right. So
Yeah,
then we know that it's going to be a mixed alignment team. Sorry, what's that?
Yeah. I was just saying we already knew this. Like, yeah, this dude is cracked. Like we speculated on previous ones about the one they were gonna do the best, or they were gonna do the whatever the do justice to was gonna be this guy because he's a fan favorite. Like they were gonna make this dude pretty good.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, that was just the first part of his unique. So the next clause goes whenever a pirate ally is inflicted with healing immunity or shock, Kix dispels all debuffs on himself, gains speed up for 1 turn and 20% turn meter, and he assists himself the next time he uses a special ability. At the start of his turn, pirate allies below 100% health gain evasion up for 1 turn. Otherwise, they gain 20% offense for 1 turn. During Kix's turn, his health and protection recovery abilities gain an additional 4% healing once per turn, stacking maximum of 20% for each stack of profit on him. If there are no if there are no allied galactic legends and there's an active ally, if Kix has 3+ stacks of profit, the first time each pirate ally would be defeated, the defeated ally is revived with 30% health and protection, and Kix loses 3 stacks of profit. If Kix had 5 stacks of profit whenever he revives a pirate ally, the revived ally gains 3 stacks of Endure for 2 turns. Endure is defined as this character, who has this effect, can't be instantly defeated. The first time this character would be reduced to 1% health, dispel 1 stack of Endure, and recover 1% health, which can't be prevented. Let's think about what that would. You get 3 stacks of Endure, and you can't be instant defeated the first time you'd be reduced. Dispel 1 stack of Endure. So what happens if they go to reduce you again? Like it's suggesting you only can benefit from this once?
No, you misunderstand. Can't be instantly defeated is a quality that you have as long as you have Endure.
Yeah, I'm talking now. That's fine. I'm past the semicolon. I'm saying the first time this character would be reduced to 1% health, dispel 1 stack of Endure, then recover 1% health, which can't be prevented. Okay, fine. What happens the second time then? Because you have 3 stacks of Endure, so we understand you get 1% health back, you lose a stack of Endure, you now have 2 stacks of Endure. Now what happens when I try to reduce you below 1% health? You just die? It doesn't do anything to consume other stacks of Endure? You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I will say that the over-under on the number of people that puts me under Maz Kanata just so he gets revived by this guy is going to be, just saying, it's going to be annoying.
Fair, fair. What do the rest of you guys think? Do you have any thoughts about how that Endure interaction might work? After you've consumed the first stack of it? Like, what happens? Okay, well, we'll all have to find out together. All right, and we do have a territory war Omicron, but sorry?
The way it reads is that he gets 3 instances of I don't die.
That's the way I
first time
would
you
hope
do
it
this-
works, but, you know.
Yeah, that's the way. Again, we go back to this. As written, this is how I believe it works. We will see how it works once it's in game.
Okay. All right. Let's head on up to his basic. Rapid Fire Blast. Final text. Deals special damage twice to target enemy and grant all pirate allies tenacity up for 1 turn. For each critical hit scored, dispel all debuffs from a random debuffed pirate ally. If no pirate allies were debuffed, a random pirate ally with less than 100% health recovers 5% health, and a random pirate ally with less than 100% protection recovers 5% protection. During Kix's turn, he gains 1 stack of profit, maximum of 5 for the rest of the battle, and retribution for 2 turns. That is an incredibly packed basic. Holy crap. All right, next one. Special 1, Explosive Response. Cooldown of 3. Final text. Kix dispels all debuffs on himself. Deals special damage to all enemies. Inflict healing immunity for 2 turns, and steal critical hit immunity, heal over time, health up, health steal up, protection over time, and protection up. If any buffs were stolen, grant them to all pirate allies and reset their duration. For each enemy that didn't have any buffs stolen, Kix gains 1 stack of profit, maximum of 5 for the rest of the battle. If target enemy is Sith, their cooldowns are increased by 1. Otherwise, call target other pirate ally to assist, dealing 50% more damage. And doesn't Quiggled? Who else has specifically an anti-Sith synergy so far with the pirates? I don't think this is the only character to mention it.
We haven't talked about Maz Kanata, I believe.
Maz Kanata is who that is? Okay, yeah, that'll be in a future video, but I remembered, this is not the only one talking about Sith. Okay, all right. All right, so this is, basically his buff stealing as advertised. Okay, Special 2, Emergency Med Pack. Cooldown of 5 with the Zeta. Final text. Revive a random pirate ally with 50% health and protection. If the revived pirate ally is a tank, they taunt for 2 turns. Otherwise, they stealth for 2 turns. All pirate allies recover 10% health and protection. If no pirate ally was revived, reduce the cooldown of this ability by 2. So going from 5 to 3. This ability gains additional effects depending on how many stacks of profit Kix has. Kix loses 1 stack of profit for each effect triggered. So there's up to 2 different effects that can be triggered. So there you go. You'd be losing up to 2 stacks, depending on how you qualify. So first condition, at 3+ stacks of profit, all pirate allies recover 30% health and protection. At 10+ stacks of profit, and this is going to require one of the leaders that disables the cap of 5, right? If there are no allied galactic legends, so not Hondo, the weakest pirate ally gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Okay. The eye's pretty nice. And then you're not losing more than 2 stacks, so you could keep that train rolling. So what do you guys think about this kit? Just seems generically, this feels very much like a support, but really, really amped up, really powerful. And I can't get over this basic. Basic does a lot. What's the room say?
Yeah, it just seems like a solid support kit overall.
Right. I really feel he definitely is doing some good backbone shenanigans for the team.
Nothing
like
special
potential
really
for sure.
jumping out, though. Sorry.
It's just a good kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a trick question, guys. I was trying to see. Do you guys see anything, observe anything that catches your eye early on?
This falls in line to our SME talk we just had. We don't know really what it looks like until we see Maz. Once we
This
see the
is-
Maz,
Imagine if SM33 was Maz, and imagine if Maz was playable right now with the rest of our entire squad. I'm left scratching my head a little bit on why we got SM33 first.
Fair.
I could. Yeah, I honestly, if you want me to answer your question, Phaedos, because I can put SME in more places is the only thing I can come up with as to why. Because obviously, like I said, people have gotten to use SME now, and he can fit today in a couple of spots where maybe Maz wouldn't make sense without having all of the pieces. But also, I'm hoping that
we have
No.
all of Maz's pieces now.
The answer is-
I'm saying. Go ahead.
like you're complicating a really simple answer. What does CG do every time they release a GL or a G?
Yeah, but the difference is right now we won't know Maz's team until we'll already have Pirate Hondo King.
What else
Like
gets
we'll have,
released? What else gets released? There's always a consolation prize. If you don't get Hondo, you can use all your shit with Maz. They put out SME first, so the people who don't unlock Hondo will unlock Maz at roughly the same time, ish, as people are unlocking Hondo. So the people who get Hondo will have Hondo lead. People who have Maz will just use their SME there. I'm saying that the reason why they did it in this order was so that the people who can't unlock Hondo still get a really good pirate lead. At the same time, people are getting Hondo.
I think there's two separate callouts in this kit. If there are no Ally Galactic Legends and there's an active ally, if Kix has 3+ stacks of profit, the first time each pirate ally would be defeated, the defeated ally is revived with 30% health and protection, and Kix loses 3 stacks of profit. So apparently CG thinks that this effect is too powerful, in combination with Hondo.
they keep saying it time and time again in all of their breakdowns that Kix is they built their teams and they've described you get extra things when you put with the correct team. They've said it over and over again. Athano and all of them will be on this team. For now, you can use Athano lead and there's your pirate lead, but once we get Maz, so I guess Fatal, maybe that's what you're trying to say. But still, it seems backwards with the overall project of what they're trying to do with these you get to pirate teams, because Hondo will be out before Maz. We really won't know what the full Maz team looks like until we get the Maz. We know what the kit looks like because they've given us the description, but at the same time, we don't know what the Hondo is going to look like. But they've said put pieces in said spot.
Point is, if Maz released what SM33 did, we would have had a full playable team now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But we
we'll
but we
see.
don't know about that until after Hondo. That they've also made that very clear. We'll get Hondo before we get Maz.
Well, and they made it pretty clear here in this kit to fully realize the most of his abilities. And here's
Right.
his other one that calls out for it. It's wanting you to have no Ally Galactic Legends. So you don't get that revival with DI if you're associating this with Hondo. There's probably going to be circumstances where that might be okay to forsake. We'll find out. I don't know. Of course, unless you guys had any other
It's a little
comments
bit
about the kit
just
itself.
before we move on.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, just really quick, and I understand this was not their intent at all, but when we get so many pieces in the game as we have these days, the fact that he's got obviously his clone trooper has a clone trooper tag, but it very clearly not intended to run. with clone troopers, and that was I was a little bummed that there wasn't an opportunity for some theory crafting when you've got cool pieces like Krex out there that like maybe something could be cobbled together. But this dude seems to be a pirate through and through.
Yeah. None of the cool stuff happens for non-pirates. So.
Yeah,
I hear you though. They're rightly very cautious about making new kits that have real positive synergy with old kits, because they're all kinds of corner cases they can't sit there and think about. And I can appreciate it, but I see your point. Being pigeonholed isn't really fun. Let's talk for a moment, guys, about mods. I actually just 7-starred this character yesterday at the end of his marquee event, and I haven't slapped any mods on him yet. But I am thinking speed health. Initially, I'm thinking health primary for circle, cross, triangle, speed arrow. I don't know how fast he needs to be. Is this guy 178 seems pretty fast as a base speed. So I guess I guess to capitalize the most on that, I'd go with the speed set speed arrow. So yeah. What do you guys think?
I think their call out was pretty accurate, and I think that's where he'll be because he's the backbone of the team. Take as many turns as you can. So it definitely seems going to be high speed, but with the bulk incentive, doesn't seem like there's any damage to the team, obviously, or to the character. So it does seem like it screams more of keep me around as long as possible, and I want to take 1,000,000 turns.
Good, yeah. Well, this one's kind of falling right in my lap, isn't it? How about the rest of the room? What do you guys think? I know, Fatal, you would have already done your stream reviewing this kit. What did you think about mods early days here?
I think I'll play him in roughly 3 months and worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, my initial default will always be protection until proven otherwise, unless there's reasons to build health. I just don't like building for health as a default because so many things can exploit it.
Fair. Okay, so you might go with health sets as a recommend, but probably not health primaries.
No, probably defense.
Defense. Okay. Good to hear. All right, so speed defense for Fatal with protection primaries. Still speed arrow?
No, I don't really use speed arrows these days. I just do bulk.
Okay, so 4-prot it is. Any dissenting thoughts from those 2 points of view, gentlemen? Okay. Well, what else do you guys want to talk about this kit? We're just about at the end of the line. Closing thoughts there. All right.
It has a focus Datacron. You got that going for you.
Sure.
You got it when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, 3 months. Agree with Fatal. That's pretty much where you're at.
Right. Dig that. Well, thank you, everybody. And, of course, thanks to all my co-hosts for being here today. All of you watching, if you've enjoyed, please give the video a like. Hit subscribe on the channel to see more. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.